Tobela, I just want to talk to you about trust. Trusting our ancestors, spirits, and guides. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Even though sometimes it might look like it's dragging. It might look like things are on a standstill. Remember, you are carrying great people with you. You are carrying spirits with you. You remember that you are a warrior. Always remember that. This journey, sometimes it can feel that things are not moving forward. But your people are working really hard in the background, making sure that this journey becomes easy for you. As they reveal all the milestones, they reveal each layer step by step. Remember to trust your people. Remember that. And when they are self-initiating you, remember to listen to them. Because if we go out there for the messages that our people are giving us, to get it validated by others, before we go back to our people to ask for a better understanding of what it is, the instructions that they're giving us, we will get lost. We will be used by others. Information that could be easily extracted from our own people, spirits and guides, ancestors that we are carrying, can be distorted by others. We should always remember that when we are self-initiating, we should always go back to our ancestors, spirits, to ask for more information from them. Because if we don't do that, it will be easy for others to see that gap that is open on you and make use of that. And by that, I mean, you'll be confused by others. Because if your ancestors, spirits, and guides haven't gone outside to ask for help from other people, and you are taking them there, you'll get distorted information. Spirituality is different for everyone. We are learning differently as we go along. It is not a one-size-fits-all. The moment you make it one-size-fits-all, especially when your people want to do things by themselves with you, you will be confusing yourself and stressing your ancestors and spirits. Remember, you are a warrior. You have been chosen. You have chosen yourself to do this journey. You've chosen it yourself, that this is the path you're going to take. Allow your people to guide you each step. Do not rush them. Allow them to work with you as they see fit, because they know you better than other people's ancestors. Remember that, warriors. You are a warrior. That's why you've been chosen. That's why your people think you can do it. Remember to always trust them 100%. Hear me as a person. I'm here to share my experiences, my learnings, so that you don't feel alone on this path. I am not here to take over from your ancestors. That would be very bad and dangerous if we have to go on this path like that. Because it is spirituality. There comes a time when we are weak, we are vulnerable. Because this journey, there are some stages that can make us feel like that. So when we are at those stages where we are vulnerable because of the things we are going through, it will be easy for others to use that. We should always be guarded, protective of the information from our ancestors and spirits. We should always remember that when we're going out there, reaching out to others, especially if our ancestors haven't sent us to them, reaching out there to them, we are not going there to get validation from what our ancestors are telling us. We are going there just to see how others are doing it. I will be very bad as a person and as a healer to take over from people's ancestors, especially when I haven't been asked by their ancestors to help their children. Because we are our ancestors' spirits' children. But as a warrior, we need to remember to trust our people. We need to stay strong. It is hard. It can be really hard on this journey. Because as we self-initiate, sometimes we do feel alone and lonely. But we can never be alone and lonely. It is just that it can feel like that sometimes. But even when we do feel like that in those stages, we should always remember to trust our own ancestors, spirits, and guides. We will never fail when we do that. We will be very strong. We will be very powerful, even when dealing with others. Because when we are strong like that as people, we cannot allow other people to control us. Because it's very easy for others to use our vulnerabilities, for others to use our weaknesses when we are going through this journey. Remember to be guided by your own ancestors, spirits, and guides, and you will be fine. You will get there. You will get there. You will make it. You'll make it. It is not an easy journey. These roads, like they say, they've got bumps. They are not straight like that, where we can go walk some path. If we are not looking very well, we might might trip on the road and might not be able to get up. By the time we realize we are down, we have been cheated of our own sanity. So we need to always remember to trust our own ancestors, spirits, and guides. When you ask your people questions, they will come to you and reply. When you ask your people questions, if they don't reply, then it means that there are other things that you still have to work on. There are still other things that you need to show them that you're listening about. You cannot fast track it. It is spirituality. You cannot fast track spirituality, because if you do, then you're going to become like one of those people who are just all over the place. But your people, they want you to be strong. That's why they are taking their time with you. Always remember that you should trust yourself, because you can do it. You are capable. You have all that power within you. You need to awaken that warrior within yourself, because it's there, bubbling in the background. You need to awaken the warrior within yourself, because you're made of warrior blood. Those are your ancestors' blood. They were warriors. They were knowledge keepers. They were rainmakers. Look at these water spirits. Look at the fire spirits. Look at these wind spirits and others that we don't know of. Because us, we are the carriers of the great of the great. You remember that when in doubt. You always remember that when in doubt. Because you, a warrior, remember that. Wake up. You can do this. I would.